Hey guys, I'm back. Yeah, I'm very sorry I haven't posted in a long time. I just am running out of ideas and I'm kind of stressing about it. I obviously, do care for all of you guys and I don't want you guys to leave. I'm just trying to figure out what to do because, trust me, if I actually did have a schedule for making YouTube videos, I would totally make them all the time. But, I'm just losing ideas, so I can't really think of anything. But I've been noticing that a lot of people have been doing a what's on my iPhone, so I might as well do that today. But yeah, let's get straight into it.
All right, guys, I'm in. So this is my phone. This is my first page, second page, third page, and fourth page, right here. So if you actually haven't noticed the background, I actually created this on a digital app art, and it looks amazing. It's just so cool to see that I put all that together, which is absolutely awesome. And yeah, that is my actual standard art theme. If you haven't noticed from my other videos, I made like art kind of stuff. But yeah, it looks really good. It took me 3 hours to make. Yeah, it's a bit of a process, but I think it turned out to be overall very good. So now onto the app. So let's just start off and just run through the first page, second page, third page, and fourth page. I'll give an app like a small description if I use it and other features. So the calendar, photos, camera, maps, FaceTime, clock, weather, wallet, iTunes Store, health, settings, calculator, mail, which I don't really use that often because you don't really see a red dot in the top right corner, because if you see on YouTube, there's a red dot that has 51 notifications. So I don't actually have any notifications for any other app besides YouTube because I subscribe to like 150 people. So I get notifications left and right. You probably even see one pop up from the top. But yeah, so I have Mail, Safari, which I use to search up any question I want to ask Google, because why not? And App Store, where I get all the apps from, which makes sense. Compass, Find My iPhone, iMovie, which I create all my YouTube videos on. Notes, if I wanted to jot down anything, but I don't really use Notes. I use another app, which is called the Checklist Plus, which is diagonal from the Notes, if you can see. So I'll get to it. So the watch, because I have my Apple Watch still here, Series 1, still works nice. Amazon checklist, which is the pretty much the notes thing that I made. So let's say, here's the ad. So let's say if I had something to do for science, because I have all my, what's it called? I have all of my, I guess, classrooms in each separate part. So I have health, social studies, language arts, study skills, math, and science. So let's say for science, I said I can add like more things to do for science. Let's say I said bring in binder. Let's say bring a pencil. I would pretty much just keep it as that, and then I can just press done on the top. And so let's say for science, I did bring in binder, check. And if I bring a pencil or brought a pencil, it would actually check my science list in total, just like that, if I did everything in total. But yeah, this is like a checklist thing if I wanted to see like what I had to do for each category that I have for each of my classes. But yeah, that's kind of what I use that for, kind of like for organization. And I have Snapchat, Instagram. I actually just recently got. This is my page, and so far I'm doing not bad. I have 52 followers. I'm following 54 people, and I had 4 posts. So my actual name is Joey Martucci, which stands for my actual name, and that's actually where you get JM from, which is my initials, Joey Martucci. So fun fact if you didn't know that. And everything just stands for a bunch of random stuff. So that's kind of why, because each of my videos is random. It's kind of different. But why not, spice it up. So that is my page. So my actual username is Joey Martucci. I'll leave a link in the description below. I'll leave a link in the description below. I guess if you want to like go there immediately. But that is my page so far. I'm not doing that bad because I literally just got Instagram 2 days ago, and I already have 52 followers, which is not bad. So hopefully you guys can support me there and do what you love. So let's move on. So outside of Instagram, I have the next page, which is, so it starts off as measure. This is very helpful because if I wanted to measure things, let's say, so like it always tells me to move my phone around and stuff like that, or I'd go to the level where I can actually level things, and it's very helpful because I actually have OCD myself. So it's very helpful to have the level. and that rhymes pretty well. Anyway, moving on. So Evil Apples. This is a game. If you guys know what Apples to Apples is, this is pretty much that game, but with like dirty cards, like kind of like Dirty Truth or Dare, but like it's with, I guess, I guess cards and stuff like that. Or if you know Cards Against Humanity, it's pretty much the same thing, but it's just digital. And you've crossed your road. Amazon Alexa. Mine just went off. And also I have watch games. These are apps that I have on my Apple Watch that I kind of keep in a separate page. And then I have other games like Pool, Netflix, White House 4, and Geometry Dash. There are 4 types of Geometry Dashes that I like. This is a game where you have a cube and you just bounce around. It's hard to explain. Go check out yourself if you don't know what it is. There is a light version because all of these cost money. Or actually, no, I think only the first one costs money, which is on the very top left. Everything else is free on this page. The Meltdown, World, and Sub-Zero. But that's just a pretty fun game if you want to check it out. It's pretty cool. It's in the App Store. The actual app is $4.99, but it has all the levels, like online levels, and other stuff. It's packed full of levels, and you'll be entertained for a long time. And you have Scorekeeper. This app I would use if I was, if like let's say I was doing a Try to Laugh challenge. So I'll put my name in, and then I'll put another name in. Let's say I'll just do Frank. I don't actually have any Frank friends that are named Frank, so I'm not gonna be making anyone embarrassed who's watching this. Or if your name is Frank, who's even watching this, shout outs to you if your actual name is Frank, who is watching this. But yeah, so let's say I was doing a Try Not to Laugh challenge. I laugh once. I would press the checkpoint or the plus, and let's say my friend Frank laughs 3 times. I would just add a 3. Or you can do the bottom, or you can increase by 8 each time. So you would just increase it, and then it would just add it each time, which is pretty cool. So that I would use just for keeping score, which literally makes sense because it's called a Scorekeeper. But yeah, and then I have the alarm clock, which is like an app where I can pretty much just look at the time if I just want to set it up. Retro Golf and Video Photo Edit. These are all the apps that I use for editing videos and stuff like that, or photos. So I have Puffin, which I uploaded my thumbnails on. So that's all the thumbnails you see on my video. I uploaded it from Puffin onto the video. And Filmmaker Pro, which is another video app. Video Bleep, if I wanted to bleep scenes and make it more funny, I would do that. Fonto is the app where I create my thumbnails, and I'd pretty much take a photo, and then or other photos like offline, and kind of just make it into my own creative thing. And also I Pic Collage, where I edit other things for Instagram or something else. It's where I can take like 2 pictures or more and like put it into like a little, I guess, collage, because it's called Pic Collage. And Blur Photo, that would be for like I guess advanced editing, or just making it like pretty cool to blur out photos and make other cool photos. And Bizarre and Pixart are apps that I use to create memes, because I'm a meme person. I love memes so much. Literally, I have like I think 400 memes on my phone, which is absolutely crazy. And lastly, I have Monkey. Monkey is an app where you can talk to people online. It's kind of like Omegle, but like way more safe. Because like on Omegle, you see a lot of stuff you don't want to see. I can just say like that simply. But on Monkey, it kind of like reduces the chance of you seeing any of that kind of bad stuff, or I guess a lot of it. It's very safe. So far, I haven't seen anything bad, and so far it's going good. I actually made about 15 friends, and I got their Snapchats, which is pretty nice. And Scoreboard, which I would use if I was... I know this is going to be sideways on the camera, but just stick with me. So I can just like put a name on each side, and then I can just... Oh, I don't know why I can't get out of here. Let me just... And you can also change the color of the background, but so you can like add each number, or you can also go into the negatives, but you can like add each number to each side. But yeah, and I have iFunny, which I use for also finding memes because I love memes. Color Switch, School Apps, which I use for school if I want to edit like documents and stuff like that. I have Drive, Docs, Classroom, Quizlet, and Photomath. Photomath is literally the coolest app ever. If you click onto it, it's just the coolest thing ever. So if you see this box that I'm moving around right now, if you put an equation like inside of it, so let's say if you had like math homework and on a sheet of paper, or actually, I don't know if it works on a computer, but I don't know. Let's say you had a sheet of paper, right? And the question 5 plus 6 was written on the sheet of paper. If you put that right in front, if you put that right in front of the box, it'll actually read the equation and solve it. It's literally the coolest thing ever. And you can also go to the actual calculator and you can type in like fractions and square roots and stuff like that, which is really helpful. Let me get rid of all those other tabs. And yeah, that is my school apps. And I also have Google Translate. If someone's spoken another language, it's very helpful. 2048, Solitaire, Swing Star, and I also have Addictive Games, which is 6, Dune, Twisty Road, Infinite Golf, Dancing Line, and 2048. And I also have Genius, which is an app where you can look up songs and find the lyrics. It's actually what Spotify uses, which is right next to it. So Spotify actually uses Genius, like in his or I guess they're like a what's the word? A collab or something like that. Genius is actually inside of Spotify. If you like go to the back of a song, but you get the point. And then you also have TikTok. I don't actually use I use TikTok for entertainment, but I don't actually have an account. And moving on to the next page, I have Bitmoji, which I created my Snapchat logo on. Piano, Voice Memos, Totem, Slopey, Flappy Dunk, Snake versus Block, Splashy, Fabby Bird, which is an off-brand Flappy Bird because that apparently got taken off of the App Store for some reason. Don't know why. And also have Sling Drift, Pretty Random. Pretty Random is actually a random number generator. So if I just wanted to like randomize a number, I can just press it and then it would randomly go to 84, 31. It pretty much just changed the number randomly each time. So I would just use this app if I was doing some kind of random number thing. But I don't know. I actually never used that so far, but I guess it'll come in handy if I do need it. And I also have Piano House 2, 10Q, which is like a marble game where you roll around a marble and make it go different places. Scorecard, which is actually a mini golf. It's like a mini golf thing that you can like, I guess, play with people. You can like enter each number in and stuff like that. But this is for mini golf if I was going out to do, because I actually like mini golf. It's like soccer, but you're using a club and you're shooting it to a, it's pretty fun. I just like mini golf in general. And after that, I have JBL Connect, which is for my 2 speakers, the JBL Clip 2 and the JBL Extreme 2. Those are the 2 speakers that I use for this app. It can be for simple updates or just to connect some certain things or just update it somehow. And I also have Eero, Kimion, Sonos, which is my house speaker system, and Hoopla, which is an app where you can like find online reading books like ebooks, and Line Puzzle, Strin. Don't know how much longer that goes on for. And I also have Phil, Cookie Clickers. I am absolutely killing it in this app. If you guys don't remember this app, you guys have no life. This app is so popular. I have that many cookies. I don't even want to try to say that number because it just gives me anxiety just looking at it, which is absolutely crazy because I remember how much they used to play this. You can even look at every single click I take as like 1 million cookies. Yeah, I was majorly addicted to this app for a good amount of time, but I kind of stopped playing it. But sometimes I would play it if I was just bored out of my mind, but it's kind of just there if I need it for entertainment. And I also have Knife Rush, Merge Plane, Starbucks, because why not? It's a nice place to stop by if you're bored and get a little drink, relax. And Color Bomb 3D, Yelp for looking at reviews on places, and finally Tap Tap Music. Most of the apps that I just showed you are games. This is mostly full of games. This is mostly full of games. And this is all my utilities. So I kind of split each section with kind of, I guess, games and stuff like that. Because if you look on this page for example, if you can see on the left, I put all of the boxes where I have other apps like these 5. I put each box for each different purpose, and I line them up on the side of the page. So, because I'm a very neat person, I like to have everything categorized, so nothing is being mixed up, and I actually give them a proper name. Because I know some people actually literally just like use their boxes for like emojis, and I'm like, how do you tell which is which, But yeah, this one I actually labeled everything, and so far it's working out pretty well.
Alright guys, that was the video on what's on my phone. I hope you all enjoyed. Please leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all soon.